All right, what's happening? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have from SooSoo Toys. This is the Red Knight. This is a 1/6 scale figure. Obviously, it's supposed to be Red Hood. You can see it says Red Knight right there. Got a little Thor slobber right here. Fantastic. I got this last week. I ordered this a long time ago. I actually forgot I ordered it. Thankfully, I paid for it in advance. So this is basically like an unlicensed hot toy. And yeah, it's kind of based on Red Hood's appearance on the show Titans. And I cannot open this with one hand, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to that. All right, so, you know, you do this one hand sometimes. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. So there it is. There's a very tight packaging. I think it's Curran Walter that played Red Hood and Jason Todd on Titans. So it's technically based on that. But there is no other Red Hood figure. And I want to say it was about $180. I don't remember, but I bought it like over a year ago. I was very excited about Gotham Knights, so I had to have it. So this is what it looks like here. You can see there's a bunch of hands, a bunch of guns. There's some gloved hands, ungloved hands. Let's go ahead and take him out. All right, so there he is out of the package. And first of all, I know that you can definitely, if you watch the show Titans, you can definitely tell this is that version. But as a standalone just figure, if you're just a fan of Red Hood, you're definitely going to like this, especially with this mask on. There is obviously a Red Hood that you can pull over it. It's also got this leather jacket that is a little tight on him, if I must be honest. Obviously, it's not quite as nice as a hot toy figure. I want to say this is like my 4th SooSoo toy. I also have the Arrow figure, as well as Psylocke. And I feel like I have one other one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. You know, obviously the Red Hood Batman logo looks fantastic. There is also a head that looks definitely like Curran. So that's cool. I'm not going to use it because it's not the version of Red Hood I'm going for. But they also have, if you've seen the show, this version where, you know, the head has a hole in it. You can see his face. Obviously, that is from one of the scenes in the show. And they also have a version without his head in it. So if you wanted to use it as an accessory piece with his actual head on, and maybe him, you know, like holding the helmet, that's cool. But I'm going to definitely stick with this one right here. These are some of the accessories. Obviously, there's 2 pistols. I'm going to put those in the holsters. There's also a knife that I'm assuming can be clipped onto his belt. I'm not going to use any of the naked hands, if you will. I've pulled off these gloved hands, and I'm going to at least put the assault rifle. I figured that rifle is what best exemplifies Red Hood. So yeah, there he is right there. Let's go ahead and deck him out a little bit. I'm not crazy about the way I know I kind of did it myself. I'm not crazy about the way the jacket and the hoodie kind of stick out there, but let's go ahead and put them together. All right, so I've got him kitted out, and I have to say, it's pretty cool. All right. There's things I like about it. There's things I don't. The gun is actually really cool. You know, it's very plasticky, but like the actual like sight, it pulls off, which I think is cool. I put the knife on this front clip. It seemed to make sense. It was also really hard to put on, but the guns here ended up going into the holster pretty well. The difference between a SooSoo toy and a hot toy is on a hot toy, this would be magnetic. I feel like this, it's like a clip-in, but it was a challenge to get him to hold the rifle this way. I do feel like a more iconic shot would have been to actually have him hold the pistols, kind of both of them like that. But the arms are very stiff, and they feel like the whole toy is kind of stiff. But it looks good once it's set up, which I like. Also, you can see the strap here. I don't know how I feel about it completely, but I did tuck in the SMG to his back. I might just put it back in the box. But again, pointing out these guns are really cool. You know, the stock actually kind of like folds out. So you can do it like that. I can't decide, like, all right, so see, that's what I'm talking about it being stiff. It took a lot to keep the gun in that position, the position that I would kind of want it. The jacket's very tight. It's barely holding itself together, but it's still cool. I think once it's all set up and where it's going to be, I think it'll be fine. Should I have waited for an official hot toy? Probably. Will there ever be an official hot toy? Who knows? Maybe not even in my lifetime. But in any event, we've got the Red Hood SooSoo toy. I don't even remember where I got it. Came straight from Hong Kong. But there it is. And I'll try to figure out where I got it and put a link if it's still available. You might have to go eBay at this point, but it's a decent little figure, you know. Obviously some issues being, you know, listen, no offense to SooSoo Toys, but, you know, Hot Toys is obviously the better product, and the price reflects. So there you go. We'll see you. I guess I won't really see you because as I was finishing up, I noticed that there was actually a stand in there. I didn't think there would be one, and this stand is actually awesome. That's a really cool stand. I don't usually use these because I have so many, but as stands go, that one's pretty dope. So anyway, now I will really see ya.